And then 10, 11, and 12, we're going to add. If we're adding and subtracting fractions, we have to have a common denominator. They have to be like things. I can't add a 1/5 and a 1/2 unless I change them to units that mean the same thing. If my denominators are already the same, I'm just adding the numerators. So the 7 is going to stay on the bottom, and I'm just taking the 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 gives me 9/7. Now I want you to reduce your answer to lowest terms, so if you could reduce it, you would. And if it's an improper fraction, write it as a mixed number or a whole number. It is an improper fraction, so I'm going to divide. 7 goes into 9 once, with 2 left over. So 1 and 2/7 is going to be my answer as a mixed number. If I'm adding here, again, my denominators are the same, so I just write them as fourths. I'm going to then add my numerator. 2 plus 3 gives me 5/4. Write it in lowest terms. I can't reduce it down. If it's an improper fraction, write it as a mixed number. It is an improper fraction, so I'm going to take 4 into 5, goes in there once, and I've got 1 left over, so 1 and 1/4, which was my divisor, is going to be my answer. 5/4 is the same thing as 1 and 1/4. Now if you happen to have a fraction calculator, you could do them on there again. I'm going to do 6/7, so 6 fraction 7 plus 3/7 plus 3 fraction 7. If I hit equals, I get the 1 and 2/7. Of course, I expect to see the work on there, so I'm going to know if you just put 1 and 2/7 and don't show any work, that you probably used your calculator. Here, 2/4, so 2 fraction 4 plus 3/4, 3 fraction 4 equals 1 and 1/4. Number 12, again, we already have a common denominator. This one we're subtracting, but our denominator is going to stay the same. We're just going to subtract the numerators. So 3 minus not 2 helps if I write the right problem down. 3 minus 1 is what I have up there. And so 3 minus 1 is going to give us 2/15. It is in lowest terms. Can't reduce it down any farther. So again, that's just going to be my answer. And again, if I wanted to check it with my calculator, 3 fraction 15ths minus 1 fraction 15ths equals 2/15.